pray Streamlabs does not decide today is a great day to act up. I so do pray. Looks like we might be live. Are we live? Looks like we might be live. We are indeed live, so... Nope. Nope. There we go. Where's the wave again? There it is. Hello, people of the internet. It is I, SoulRackDragon, here, back once again with more Bloodborne, where we're going to continue to try and kill the Orphan of Kos. I didn't get anywhere near as much farming done in between streams as I would have liked to, so yeah, this is not gonna be going as smoothly as I would hope it would. But we do have enough to get at least another 54 blood vials, which puts us at a total of 78. Nowhere near enough, in my humble opinion. However, I am going into this with a little bit of differences. I do, for example, have my saw spear as my side weapon. The trick, though, is that I have went ahead and given it... No. There it is. Pure bolt empowerment. So it should hopefully be good enough, you know? That's the hope, that the extra bolt damage will be enough to knock Kos on his arse. And then here I did go ahead and switch over to the Lake Rune for the physical damage reduction rather than the extra vials, because I don't really need extra vials if I keep getting my ass handed to me. Beyond that, though, I am going to keep the Radiance Rune for more vial HP recovered. But yeah, that's all the real changes I've made. I mean, I guess I could also switch around my equipment for something a little bit more, physical defense-wise, but then at that point, I suffer in the bolt defense, which is the second phase. So I think what I've got now, outside of just switching straight up to the Black Church garb, is probably the best case scenario. Or actually the Herald garb. And I'm sticking with what I've got. This is fashion souls, after all. Bloodborne is the game with the most fashion choices. Speaking of fashion, I should probably put away all my extra fashion that I have, because I don't need it taking up space. What's it taking up space of? I have no idea. Just throw the lock, shield, and start storing some of this stuff. Just so I don't get tempted, let's say. The less temptation I have, the better. Plus, it lets me see exactly how much stuff I've got, which is a lot of freaking clothing. Good gracious. The Knight's wig, we don't need a wig, we have a crown. We'll keep the doll stuff, though, because it's a memento of the doll, you know? And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I can really store away. Let's try our hand at Kos. Probably numerous times again, because it's not Kos, but the Orphan. Ooh, tends to kick my buttocks. 40 some different ways so far, according to J6, who is going to be making, I guess, a death montage of all my deaths against the Orphan. I'll have to make sure I remind him, or let him know that I streamed Bloodborne today if he doesn't pop by, so he can watch the VOD to clip more death. Oh, death. And now, I mean, I know that if I were to go online mode, I would not have any issues, because I could literally just do the cheesy... Oh, you are here, J6. Welcome, hobby things. Yeah, if I decided I wanted to cheese this, I could buy PlayStation Plus, because there is quite literally a dungeon that, in the Chalice Dungeons, is, you enter it and you get like 300,000 blood echoes. So, yeah. I'm not going to do that, because I have some measure of integrity. So, yeah. Hello, Orphan. That was fast. To be fair, it has been a couple weeks since I last played, so I might be a little rusty. Understandable, understandable. Celebrating the birthdays of waifus is always important. Indeed it is, indeed it is. You will hear no judgment from me, good sir. No judgment from me at all. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But this is gonna be a fun time. I'm sure this is funny, watching me get my butt handed to me over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Wait. Water. The water is the place to fight. I recall this from the end of or from like halfway through last stream. Oh yeah, I did see it. I did see it in my Discord. I remember you posting that. Ow. Ow. He likes to spin his yo-yo around sometimes, screeching bloody murder. Back off, back off, back off! Back off! Shit. I gotta remember, some of these attacks you don't back away from, you dash into. Or to the side of. I gotta get back into the swing. I've gotta get back into the swing. I've got to just do my thing. But, by the way, J6, I remember you saying that you were going to be on the server over the weekend to grind yourself up in Botania. Did you manage to get any progress made, or what have you? Out of curiosity. No. That's alright, man. It is alright. You made a horn. Oh, is it the horn of cracking or whatever? Or is that a Twilight Forest thing? That might be a Twilight Forest thing now that I'm saying it aloud. That's odd. Okay, so it was your launcher side of things, not server side then? Because, I mean, I guess I should probably be more religious about restarting the server itself. I should probably restart the server itself a little bit more often than I do to, you know, give it a break to cache everything and all that. Ow. I could have swore I had clearance there. Oh, I don't even know the name of that horn. Gosh darn it, Koss. Or at this point, Koss darn it, Orphan. Oh, you mother son. You orphan bastard. Stop throwing your placenta mass at me. Oh, you mother... I'm heavily debating just letting him kill me. I've gone a little bit too deep in on vial usage. Excellent joke there. J6. Excellent joke. It's not like, as far as I'm aware, there's only one person that has run through every single Souls, Blood, Sekiro games, or the Shadow Blood Souls, or whatever they're calling it, with a no damage run. I'm pretty sure there's only one person that's done a no damage run of all the games in a row, mind you, where if he got hit in one, he had to restart them all. And it was random, so it wasn't like he could start with the hardest and go to the easiest. I'm pretty sure I only know of one person that's actually done that, and I do not have that kind of time, patience, let alone skill. So yeah. But as far as server stuff goes, maybe not tonight, but other nights I could possibly help you progress if in whatever ways I so can, because I would very much like to have the server face the Ender Dragon. Oh, I mean, not tonight, obviously. Obviously not tonight. By the end of this fight, if I haven't beat Koss, I'm likely going to be very, very frustrated. So I will not be in much of a mood to do something like that tonight. I'm just talking like another time. I'd be more than willing to help because... Ow! I would very much like for the server to take on the Ender Dragon, so that could potentially open it up to more people on the Discord server. Oh, you screw you, Koss. Screw your placental sacs having an explosive AoE effect. Okay, I asked for that one. See if I can get him to do the short-range leaps. I feel fairly confident that I... Nope! Damn it! That charge-up yo-yo is always a pain. Using wood to make mana and gather wood and leaves to make a tree shop. Like various different kinds of trees or something like that. 'Cause wood... I'm trying to think. I'm not really sure what the rats mod has, but there might be a way to automate wood collection with the rats mod. I'm not sure. There's probably a chopper rat. So that could potentially be a way to automate the wood collection process, if nothing else. I just have no idea. I've not yet dipped into the rats mod, even though I would like to. Excuse me. Oh, you already have an auto wood thing planned? Nice. Don't backhand me, Koss. Orphan. I gotta remember, he's the Orphan of Koss. It's not Koss himself. It's the Orphan of Koss. Koss is the dead thing on the beach. Actually, it was the previous hunters that killed his mother. Oh, no! Damn it! I got caught. got caught in his spin to win attack. Oh, you're not going to clip tonight? That's fine. I had planned on letting you know that I had streamed Bloodborne, and just in case you hadn't showed up for tonight's stream anyways. Orphan Times Part 2? Sure, why not? I didn't remember what the first one was called, because it was, again, a couple weeks ago. Har har har. It's not every minute. Sometimes I last 2 minutes. You know. Sometimes I last 2 minutes in this fight. Firmly in the water. Nope. Thank you for the short range leap, Orphan. Come on, away from the shoreline there, mister. Get away from the shore. Okay, that was a risky charge attack. I should not have done that. Thank you! See, if this whole fight could just be baiting those attacks, life would be so much easier. But then Phase 2 comes along and says, I'm not doing that attack anymore. Although I guess you can... If you act properly, you can cheese him out of going Phase 2, but... I don't know that proper method. Speaking of which, here comes Phase 2! Ow. Where his speed kicks it up a notch. $145. How much does Rakuyo do? I will have to find out in the next iteration. I don't really know what to say to that. I don't understand why playing Mahjong at night would be considered delinquent or lewd. I really don't understand how that could be the case. Granted, I've never played Mahjong. I don't even know how it's played, to be honest. It certainly sounds like it, man. Certainly sounds like it. Also, so Sauce Beer fully bolted up does 145. Ow. Bad early damage. Saw Spear fully bolted up does 145 in phase 2. But that's in its transformed state. Nope. I knew that one was coming. He chained his attacks too well. So 145 in transformed state. So we have to see what it's like in the untransformed state, as well as compare how Rikuyu does against it. If Rikuyu still beats it out, then we drop the Saw Spear and suffer. Yeah, uppercut indeed. I mean, I know Mahjong is a tile game or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it in, like, Jackie Chan Adventures as a kid. Maybe? I think Uncle played it. I think. But yeah, I don't really remember much. I feel like Mahjong tiles are like in those tile match video games that are somewhat well known. Okay, if he does the backup attack, I can get a good 2 hits in when he does that. Alright. I'm in the water, says Orphan. Too far. Back away from the spin to win. Thank you. Heal opportunity. Thank you. Love it when he gives me these opportunities. I have no idea where he was aiming with that, but I'm not going to complain. That one was my bad. I saw what he was doing, and I just went right for him. Okay, do not get caught on his face. Or rather, on his placenta, I guess, is what I kind of got caught on there. Thank you, Orphan. You provide such golden opportunities. Shorts. Okay. Untransformed Saw Spear does 128. Untransformed Rikuyu does 285. So Rikuyu is the weapon to use. He's calling on Mommy Dearest for help. So Rikuyu is the way to go. Even if it lacks... Gosh. It's getting in close to him is the massive issue. Back away. Heal. How I avoided that, I will not question. No! That was not a bad attempt. That was a pretty damn good attempt. As in Melty Blood's art style, or can you actually create your own character appearance in Melty Blood? I'm afraid I'm missing context. Alright, drop that, and we're gonna bring back in the old classic bolt paper. Because I know bolt does a little bit enhanced damage. I just gotta get over my nervousness of getting up close and personal with the Orphan here. Orphans are not that scary, me. I shouldn't be afraid of orphans. Okay, so you design your own character. Very well done. I wonder if they purposely put that proper combination of stuff in there so that somebody could make Shiro. Thank you for the opening, Orphan. Early visceral attack is nice. Dude, you're just sort of hitting your mother's corpse with that attack. Okay, okay, you got me there, Orphan. You got me there. Mother son of a biscuit. He didn't give chase initially like he should have. That annoys me. Something fierce. Some fierce annoyance there. But it's an annoyance I'll have to get over. So, how did they make Shiro if you don't create your own character, then? I'm a little confused as to how they did that. Unless it's just, like, assets in the game or something? Oh. Weird. So can you make Shiro alter, then? You know, with the darker skin and the white hair. Okay, I gotta gradually lead him out. The occasional stabs in the behind is quite useful. I almost called the wrong attack there. Oh, so close. Kind of wonder if Carlson's got a parry window. He does! Oh. He's got a freaking parry window. Oh my god, this changes the first phase so much. That's fine, Cost. You can do that. I now know you can be parried in the first phase. Oh, God. That makes the first phase so much easier. Oh, but that doesn't change the hell that is phase 2. Also, no use in using the lightning paper because I barely noticed an increase in damage there. Though, watch, I'll get him down to a sliver of health where if I had the lightning paper equipped, it would have been victory, but, you know, I digress. And he seems to have pretty generous parry windows as well. Ooh, this is a discovery for me. Did I just not read it? I'm now checking. Did I just not read his page well enough to see that he could be parried? Okay. I just did not read I did not fully read his profile. He does indeed have a thing that says he can be parried in there. I'm just clearly ignorant. Or rather, I need to work on my reading comprehension skills, apparently. Oh, they're bowing to Kos. They're worshippers. There's a bunch of lore connotations. Pretty much, Kos. This whole fishing hamlet used to exist in the real world before a bunch of hunters went and played murder with all the denizens, or rather, not with all the denizens, but with the great old one, Kos, who sits upon the beach there. Also, I'm getting a little bit too happy about the fact that this boy can be parried, that I'm missing wide open attacks. I'm getting parry happy. Okay, I'm just letting him kill me because I got very distracted and I went parry happy. I took that new knowledge and I ran with it. But basically, there was a fishing hamlet in the waking world where all these people worshipped a great old one, Kos. The hunters found out about this because they were always seeking the eldritch truth, came to the fishing village, raided it heavily, killing many of its people, as well as killing Kos. However, great old ones exist in a plane beyond normal, and Kos had a child. Because it is the destiny of every great old one to lose their child. However, the great Kos did not lose their child. The child lost the parent. And the Orphan of Kos, being not fully born, created a nightmare realm, pulling in all the former denizens of the fishing hamlet who worship Kos for they have been given a second chance at life. The nightmare also, however, pulls in any hunter who has become blood drunk and essentially serves as eternal torment for them. That's long and the short of it. Also, I am low on blood vials, so I'm going to be having to take a break from orphan killing to gather more soon. Totally miscalled that attack timing. still getting parry happy. Oh, you bastard! He flew further than I thought he would. Nope. I got caught in the deadly attack. Okay. I'm down to 9 vials. I need more. So that means a break from cost killing, and instead it's fish people killing time. Which is kind of morbid when you say it aloud, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. So, Bolt Hunter Marks resets the area without the need for returning to the lamppost, and now it's just killing time. Against enemies I know I can kill easy. And that occasionally dropped me some goodies. I don't need more bullets, mind you. The vials are nice. Oh. I mean, I've made progress here in this day. Even though it's only been half an hour, I've already begun to make some progress from the regression that was me not doing Bloodborne for like 2 weeks. With somewhat consistency, I'm getting to phase 2. I've discovered that Koss's Orphan can be parried in phase 1. I'm kind of curious if it can be done in phase 2, but I very much doubt it could. I feel like that would make phase 2 a little bit too easy, although he does attack fast enough that it would probably be frame perfect timing to get a parry off. And I would say maybe that's just something that people haven't discovered yet, but considering the fact that they've trawled through the Chalice dungeons, found cut content bosses, and the like, I'm pretty sure that they probably completely combed through the base game for every little possible secret. Okay, stop with the zappity zap zap, mister. It's not cool when you do zappity zap zap. Only one person is cool enough to constantly go zappity zap zap and for me not to get annoyed with them. Okay, there are a couple people that I could live with going zappity zap zap, but you know, that's semantics at that point. Nope. I thought I would have more clearance there. Oh well. This one does not go in the cost death counter, by the way, J6. Because those are not the Orphan. Those are just rando mobs because the one dude lightning locked me. Stupidly he did. How dare he lightning lock me? Doesn't he know who I am? At least retrieval is not an issue. I theoretically, I should also switch over to my Blood Echoes rune, but meh, that just seems like a lot of extra work. Something I am thinking of doing, though, is possibly switching over to the extra visceral attack rune rather than the physical damage reduction, since that could be a key component in a victory against the Orphan. It could also just lead to Phase 2 a little bit faster, but it could also lead to Phase 2 with a little less health. So, you know, you gotta weigh pros and cons, pros and cons. Alright, so it's 720 blood echoes per vial. Maybe go until I have 100 vials worth of echoes, perhaps? I'm getting, what, 8,000-ish per, so that's maybe 6 more runs, give or take a couple of numbers, because it's not exactly 8,000, it's like 8,300, and that's assuming I don't die anymore. Like, that could have very easily killed me. Plus, I'm going to get some more bolt gems, which can be sold for even more echoes. Not really worth selling the bullets. Plus, if these guys drop us vials, that'd be swell, game. It's just a shame my weapon is as strong as it's gonna get without extra friggin' gem enhancements. Because my skill is at 50. So that's not getting any better. He proved to be a little annoying. Reawaken, I say. So 29760. Let's see if I can't calculate how many I get by the end of this. 29760 in the negative form. Add it to whatever our final number will be after this run through. And drop some goodies. Long live the king. I had to. Maybe I was a little bit off with my number. It's currently seeming like we might be getting close to 10,000 echoes per run or so. Maybe more close to 9,000, I guess? Maybe a more accurate way of saying things. So then, 38192, 8,432, 8432, 8432, 8432, 8432, divided by 8432, so a little bit more than 4 runs, and I will have enough enough echoes to get 100 more vials for a buttload more attempts at the Orphan. Thankfully, each of these runs is fairly easy to do as well. Plus, that's not even calculating in any of the other things we get. I should probably see if the Bolt Hunter's marks are sold in the fountain shop, because those would be quite useful to obtain more of. What was the funny thing you just saw? Share the humor. Did you bring enough humor for the whole class, J6? Did you bring enough humor for the whole class? What am I kidding? We're not communists here. Not everything needs to be shared. A certain series will end when the main character graduates from high school. He's dumb, he skips a lot. Oh. Are you talking My Hero? Technically. I guess. Oh, okay, because I was gonna say, we don't even know really what happens in the latest thing. I'm not sure what series you're talking about then, because I can't think of any other series that would end when the MC graduates from high school. Not off the top of my head, at least. Maybe a bit of thought would allow me. Perhaps with a bit of hard thought, I might be able to think of what you're talking about, but right now, my brain noodle is drawing a blank. It could also just be a series I'm not familiar with. Oh. Gotcha. Why is it gotta end when the MC graduates high school? I haven't gotten around to it yet, so I'm not sure of why that would be the case. Did I already draw... How did I already draw that one's aggro? I normally have to get very close to draw that boy's aggro. It's like I could be halfway across this bridge and he doesn't gain aggro. So I have no idea how I gained his aggro from all the way across the frickin' map. Oh, gotcha. You mean like One Piece will continue for another 100 years? I've never read nor watched One Piece, but I know it's like a meme that it's going to last forever. And that people are dreading that in the end the One Piece will be the friends that were found along the way or something like that. I don't know the context of One Piece, to be honest. You know, with modern innovations in technology, you know, maybe they'll just upload their consciousness to a computer, you know, and keep writing in that way. Yeah, can I lose Lightning Boyo's aggro? Are you kidding me? He still has aggro. How did I get his aggro from all the way? That's kind of annoying that he has such a long aggro range. I know less about Fairy Tail, I feel, than I do One Piece. Just because of how popular One Piece is, you kind of can't help but know some things about it. I do think I remember hearing that Fairy Tail had a very dissatisfying ending. I'll honestly take your word for it, because, again, I really haven't had the time to get into any new anime or manga. Although I suppose actually my time is freeing up here. Most recent anime season is wrapping up at this point. My Next Life as a Villainess has wrapped up their second season, though apparently there's going to be a movie. Standing on 1 Million Lives has its last episode of the season, I think, this weekend. Slime has its last episode tomorrow. Though, honestly, I think the Slime hype train has infected me enough that I'm considering actually doing something that has been somewhat reasonably popular with Minecraft, and that be a 100 Days series. But there is a reincarnated as a slime Minecraft mod that seems interesting, and, you know, I'm heavily debating trying that, just for the giggles, you know. Just for giggles. It wouldn't be I would not live stream it. It would be something I record on my own, record and edit on my own time. It would not be a straight VOD thing either. Why? Why is it bad? What's wrong about doing something like that, though? Like, it seems like a fairly popular thing to do with Minecraft, you know? So I really don't see any issues with doing it. Back away, I say, back away. I'm gonna waste a signal vial here so I don't die. I died anyways. Oh, I mean, that's the whole gimmick of it. Though, from what I understand, you do have to technically die once to actually start playing the mod. So it would have to be like a hardcore after you reincarnate, quote-unquote. So, I mean, it's something that's been stirring around in my mind, you know. Just the faintest stirrings going on in my brain noodle. I'm getting my echoes back here first. Okay, but seriously, what would be wrong with me doing it if it was in my own time? You wouldn't have to suffer through watching me flounder about or anything like that. You know? And you know what? You could make fun of me for being a cringy anime person. You totally could make fun of me for being a cringy anime person who just hops on the latest trend. Oh, you are watching. Did you see that I finally started uploading the server play? Now that I've gone through my vast backlog of various other things. So yeah, server play is gonna finally start getting uploaded. Got 3 planned for this week, and then it'll probably be going 2 every week outside of weeks where there is Fate Grand Order big things happening. Editing VODs. Pfft. Who has time for that? I certainly don't. If I had an editor, maybe, but, you know. I don't really... The only VODs I take the time to edit are the FGO main story content VODs. And that's because I want to make them more episodic so that people can actually see a specific section if they want. And I do feel like doing that has definitely increased the viewership of those FGO videos by a metric ton. Because, I mean, before, if I were to just upload the large block of the Singularity, I would get much less views than, you know, gradually uploading bits of the Singularity. Okay, so now Lake get replaced with, I guess, Clawmark for that. And then down here to the messengers, where we will sell them all these new Bolt Damp Blood Gems. And then buy 111 vials. Sure, that's my lucky... Actually, first, are Hunter's Marks in here? Hunter's Marks are not in here, so that is a limited resource. Good to know. I have 139 vials after purchasing 111. Okay, back to Orphan time. You're just here uploading once every week or a few weeks to upload joke vids. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Realistically speaking, there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. And hey, you know, at least I don't have a Patreon where I'm putting up exclusive videos, you know? At least I'm not doing that. Not really sure what I would put up as exclusive videos, mind you. I don't play any content that would justify doing such a thing. Exactly. Although, something that will... Because I do eventually plan on doing visual novels, like streaming me playing through some visual novels, because one I definitely want to stream is Katawa Shoujo, but I'm not really sure, because I know there's a censored version for some of the scenes, and the scenes are inevitable in all of the routes. But, you know... I mean, it's on the list. Part of me wants the first VN I play to be the original FSN visual novel, but I'm waiting for that to come out on Steam before I do it. Because, you know, it will come out on Steam eventually. FSN will totally come out on Steam eventually. It's not an Eroge, it's wholesome. I might, like I said, it would... If I do decide to do, like, a dedicated day where I stream me going through a visual novel, then, you know, I would definitely need suggestions. But the one I would definitely want to play first is Katawa Shoujo, because that is the one that introduced me to the genre and touched my heart in a very meaningful manner. Are you asking for the name of the VN I want to do? Or... Also, why am I over here? Good gracious, I got into a pattern. That's just probably bullets. I got used to it. Oh yeah, I mean, if I do stream it, I would not have chat be shown. I can say that much. But again, I'm not really sure, like, how... Like, if I could even... Like, I know there's a censored version of it. For the couple... Like, and I mean... Let's see. There is... No. Let's see. So there is... Did you... Okay, so first off, did you want me to type out the name of the VN I want to stream first into chat so you can look it up or something? Is that... So that's the first question. Because if so, I can type it out. As for... Okay, so let me do that here real quick. There you go. Because, like I said, I played that years ago, and it definitely touched... It was definitely a touching and wholesome VN, even if there is some H scenes, I guess, would be the best way. But even then, some of them are very emotionally impactful, I would say. You know? Some of them are. Some of them are also just played up for humor, but, you know, those are on my less favorite routes. Oh, come on. Yes, there is a website. It's a free one, too. Totally free visual novel. There is 5 main routes. Okay, I gotta focus, sorry. I've gotta focus here. I'm definitely doing more with the visceral attacks. It sounds familiar, but I cannot say I've ever... It sounds familiar, I can say that much. For certain. The name, the word Angel Beats certainly sounds familiar. Word Angel Beats? Oh, okay. Saying that does make it sound even more familiar. Oh, son of a biscuit. That makes... I feel like I remember... Was it ever made into an anime, maybe? I feel like it might have been made into an anime or something, and that's why it sounds so familiar. Might have been on... Okay, so I might recognize it from one of those top 10 saddest anime of the decade movies that I... Actually, just top anime movies and stuff, like... Or top anime things. So, yeah. It's an anime original. Oh. Okay, so, yeah. I have vague recollections of things about it. Very vague. But I do remember it's a tearjerker. Not that all the VNs I want to eventually play need to be tearjerkers, mind you. Not all of them need to be tearjerkers. But, you know, I definitely want Towa Shoujo to be the first VN I stream. I eventually want to stream the original FSM because it will come out on Steam someday. I know it will. I can feel it in my bones. Someday, the original Fate Stay Night will be available for play on Steam. I'm so getting these parry windows wrong. Yeah, I killed far too many bullets and vials in that attempt. Written by the same person who wrote Canon, Air, Clannad, Little Busters, Charlotte, Summer Pockets, The Day I Became a God. Also the author of a manga series called Hibiki's Magic. The Day I Became a God. See, that sounds interesting. You know? But I also feel like it's an anime as well. Wait, all of those are animes, aren't they? Are those all, like, original animes or something? Okay, I vaguely have recollections of that one, then. Or at least hearing about it. Vague recollections. Okay. But yeah. A visual novel day is a day for streaming a visual novel, even if it is just like an hour or two a day, is something I would like to do eventually. It's just, finding the time is what the challenge is. Thankfully, I'm not limited by data anymore. I would also very much like to clear through my massive backlog of Minecraft server videos. Because I still have a good couple months of those to go through and upload. Yeah, I would like to have... Ideally, I would like no backlog before I try and start any new series. Granted, having no backlog is... I suppose I could do it if I didn't... or if I uploaded daily for a while. Son of a Orphan. Yeah, I suppose if I did daily uploads, I would definitely catch up. I just don't like uploading on the weekends, though. Just because I feel like if I upload on the weekends, if I start to upload on the weekends, it's going to become a habit to upload on the weekends, and then I'm going to need content to be able to upload on the weekends, and blah, 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 blah. Almost went the wrong way. Okay. Fall 2020 anime original... Okay, I definitely feel like I remember hearing some things about it. And while the title sounded good, I don't think the premise really caught my attention. I don't believe the premise caught my attention, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, Orphan, come on. Let's get you down to the second phase again. I mean, see, I don't have anything wrong with tearjerker anime and VNs or anything like that. Nothing wrong with a good tearjerker every now and then. But, like, for it to have a sort of bittersweet ending, it's not really something I would, like to experience on the regular. I thought Angel Beats had, like, a really bittersweet ending. Nothing wrong with that. Damn it, I keep calling the moves wrong. I got caught up in the cost can be parried train, but I've completely been ignoring the cost can be backstabbed one. Oh, you connective tissue that got me. Curse that connective tissue. Okay, but so current lineup for possible visual novels to stream. Leading off would be Katawa Shoujo. At the original FSN, or maybe not original, but FSN released on Steam would be the second position. Summer Pockets, I suppose I'd be fine with giving that a shot, you know. But beyond that, I don't really have any idea outside of one that I would definitely never be able to stream. Because I very much doubt that you could get away with streaming MGQ, you know? Unless you somehow, like, only show the story portion. I suppose that's possible. But definitely not easy. And even then, it would take some heavy... You're kidding, right? Curses, Koss! I had you in parry, but nope. At least he killed me before I exhausted that vial. At least he killed me before that vial was fully used. Okay, I've opened up the tab you made. And now it's loading an ad. Okay, that's a 2-minute thing. I'll wait until I die again to check out that. I'm guessing it's the... Okay, I won't be able to listen to that right now, but send it to me on Discord and I will give it a listen later. But yeah, I hope you were joking about the What Story and MGQ. Because it's got a damn good story, man. A damn good story. Oh wait, do you not know what MGQ stands for? Did you just... Yes. Yes, that is a VN that part of me wishes I could stream, but I feel like doing such a thing would get me TOS hard. It is. However, you can avoid... I mean, outside of pictures, or not really pictures, outside of character appearances, you can avoid a large majority of those sorts of scenes if you play a good game, because it does have a combat system, and most of those scenes only occur if you lose in the combat. There is a couple of non-combat loss scenes. Come on, Orphan. Ow. Do your little hopscotch attack at me. shorts. Damn it. His phase 2 is a bitch. And the issue is, I don't spend enough time on phase 2 to get a read for his attack patterns. You know? The couple of times I get long into phase 2, he tends to still stick to only certain moves, but there's so many move sets that he has that sometimes I just get thrown off. Ideally here, I would be able to deal with him in phase 2 with no issues, but, you know, if wishes and dreams in the night sky were like shooting stars, a fish right now, a fish right now, a fish right now. What is next year? What is next year that you cannot wait for? Heal. Heal. Damn it. Double damn it. How I avoid, I don't know. Complain, I shall not. Damn it. Welcome, Salmon Hawk. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy me getting my ass handed to me by the Orphan of Chaos. But beyond that, I do also hope you are having a good day and that you enjoy my suffering. Hello? Can thou hearest me? Greetings, Salmon Hack. Is that a sequel or a spin-off there, J6? Ah, an enhanced version. Enhanced as in, what? New routes, new things to do? What kind of enhancements are we talking about here? Come on, Orphan. Come on, Orphan. Oh, that was lucky not to be hit. Oh, I have no idea how I avoided that attack. I should have been in massive pain. That attack should have left me with a massive splitting headache. I'm betting it can be parried too. It's a matter of a window. Oh, damn it. Had to have chipped his side. There we go. Damn it. God damn it. Can you give me a break here, Orphan? Okay, he definitely has DR while he does his little scream. Nope. Damn it. If you're asking if I can help you with this boss, so you can help me, unfortunately, I do not have PlayStation Network, so I do not have the online mode for Bloodborne. So, unfortunately, I'm unable to assist with the killing of the Orphan of Kos for anybody else, nor am I able to accept anybody else's assistance. Plus, I feel like if I did accept somebody else's assistance, that J6 would mock me if I won because somebody else was helping me win, you know. Unfortunately. I'm sorry that I can't help you, Salmon. I do apologize. Yeah, J6 would totally say something about, like, oh man, you're not even good enough to beat him all on your own. You need somebody else to help you? Or something like that. And then he would... No, right, it'd be Infinity. Infinity would be the one to mock me. Infinity would totally be the one to mock me. Just like he mocked me for cheesing Manus the first time. And then he would somehow extract a promise from me to solo New Game Plus Orphan of Kos, which would literally be, you know, the death of me. Considering I'm probably at like 50 to 60 tries at this point on base Orphan. So I can only imagine how much more hellish New Game Plus Orphan of Kos would be. One can only fear. $60 for an art book. That is more than a little expensive. Oh, I totally dashed. That death was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Jeez. Oh. He is just kicking my ass. I didn't send up the elevator last time, clearly. Very, very clearly, I did not send up the elevator from last time. Awesomely, awesomely awesome. Let's pull the lever and summon the elevator so I don't die from embarrassment another time. Here we go. Alright, Orphan, here I come to kill you dead. Orphan, please don't raise your head. I don't know where I was going with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with a digital art book, though. Though, mind you, I do have to question, is said art book just scenes from the game, or is the art book like the characters, but in situations that are not presented in the game? Are you kidding me? What was that hitbox? Game, can you tell me what that hitbox was? I would very much love to know. Especially, I would love to know why I can survive that with almost being killed, but that time, you decide to kill me. Inquisitive minds would love to know the answer to these questions, game. Should you feel like sharing, that is. I can't even answer my phone to tell whoever is calling me that I am in the middle of a stream right now. So you guys just have to deal with the sound of my phone ringing for the next... Ooh. Stay topped up. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Why is the text one-shotting me now? Why, oh why, oh why? Again, I almost went to the wrong thing. A who to what deck? Is that a name of a character from Summer Pockets? Get away from the shoreline. Oh, you bastard. Okay. How do I get caught on him? How do I get caught on his hitboxes? It annoys me to a very, very high degree. Also, is my stream player just a little bit behind here? Okay, my stream player was just a little bit behind. We found a funny fan art. Oh, what of? Is it another Summer Actually, is it another Summer Pockets fan art that you found that is funny? I feel like it probably is, considering that's what you've been talking about, you know? Which is fine. I would like to see said fan art, even if I might not understand the context of said fan art. I would very much like to still see it, so that when I do eventually play Summer Pockets, I might understand the context. Is that supposed to be, like, a JoJo thing with a stand or something? I still haven't watched JoJo yet either. It is very high up on my list of animes that need to be watched, though. Oh, you double hitting bastard. Triple hit. Interesting. I was about to say, what kind of deck did you use in your Yukio duel, but... Then you had to clarify with Insumo. Can't even let me have fun and imply that it was a Yukio duel. Underwater sumo match. Whoa! Okay, that one went high there, Orphan. That threw me off, admittedly. I've never seen his placenta fly up so high on his yo-yo attack. Which, again, it's really weird to say. Like, so freaking weird. I should probably be checking the FGO subreddit to see if there's been any indication of when this dead week will end. Beating up a scary old man for his granddaughter. Oh, as in for his granddaughter's hand. Okay. But, you know, I mean, underwater sumo wrestling, you know, I don't think I've ever heard that particular combination before. In fact, I can safely say I have never heard of that particular combination of words before now. I mean, hey, if he's scary, you know, but still, beating up an older man, you know, like that. Some from his wife. Shorts. Okay, yeah, that just confirmed he has DR when he's shouting like the Dovahkiin. You know what? I'm gonna try in this mode. Damn it! Okay, so transforming Rikuyo in that mode, in that phase, is actually a pretty damn good idea. So transforming Rikuyo in that phase is a good idea. Good to know. Shooting him is not gonna make anybody's life easier, unfortunately, there, J6. Shooting him will not help. Especially when I can't shoot him when I have Rikuyo in the Twin Blade form. Twin Blade Rikuyo, dual wield Rikuyo does not have a gun. This mode is Twin Blade form, because technically there's two blades on one weapon. Yes. I got the parry. Like, a second too late. Also, still no news of what this week's update for FGO will be. I wonder. Is this going to simply be a dead week? That many of us have anticipated / dreamed for. In actuality, I don't know what's supposed to even be next for FGO. I should actually probably check. So, let's see. We want the all events from JP in the year 2019. September. Battle of New York was supposed to last till October for them. So we went a little bit ahead there. So I guess the Halloween rerun might be the next event in FGO. Like, the next big thing might be the Halloween rerun from last year, Oniland. That did not properly link there, J6. How I did not get staggered by that uppercut, I don't know. I consumed far too many vials in that phase. Or that barrage, rather. Let's lead him this way a bit more. There we go. That's what I was praying to get soon. And he's gonna phase 2 while I'm underprepared. Frick! I was pretty much just decapitated. With how that killing blow went. That killing blow was pretty much a decapitation. Fantastic. Welcome back, welcome back. And is that a crepe that that character was eating? I vaguely recognize, and I'm pretty sure it's a crepe. Am I right? Also, how many vials do we have stored up? Can I not tell how many vials I've got stored up from this menu? That sucks. Okay. So I know my desserts well, then. Good to know. Ah, the first time a favorite character is eating a dessert is always a precious one. Alright, So I missed the backstab there. Unfortunate. I totally dashed forwards, game. Is that not the proper way of eating it, the image that thou showeth? Is it not the proper method of consumption? That's the wrong button press. You've never had a crepe before. Fair. Completely and totally fair. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, Orphan. Are you kidding me? I'm pressing the dash button, game? He's my... I gotta stress... Might be getting a little bit frustrated here. Just a little bit frustration might be starting to creep its way into my mentality here. After all, getting my ass handed to me for nearly 2 hours straight is never a walk in the flippin' park. And in all honesty, if I don't kill Koss today, this one is probably not going to even make its way up onto YouTube, since, you know, just repetitive Koss deaths is not a fun thing to watch. And it's not like I've had any new massive revelations or anything. I don't know. I'm heavily debating the merits of putting a video where I just get my ass handed to me multiple times up on YouTube. Like, if I was not... And see, the thing is I can't really progress elsewhere either. The only place I could realistically progress through further is the Chalice Dungeon or the optional bosses. Those are literally the only 3 routes I can take, since, while it is only slight, there is some after dialogue if you manage to defeat the frickin' Orphan, as far as what the Plain Doll and Gehrman have to say, I believe. And I want to get that friggin' dialogue that I complete 2 more, maybe even 1 or 2 more boss fights in the main part. I'm gonna be up Shit's Creek without a paddle and miss out on that dialogue. Oh, stop with the backhands, Koss, is Orphan. I don't know. I am very much leaning to not putting this one up on YouTube if the status quo does not change here insofar as this fight goes. So, I mean, like, even when I've made it to Phase 2, I haven't made it super deep into Phase 2. Speaking of Phase 2, we're about to be approaching it. That was one of the better runs, admittedly. That one right there was one of the better ones, but still flopped in the end. So definitely dual-wielding Rakuyo in Phase 2 is a good idea. I attack much more quickly compared to the longer wind-up. It's a shorter wind-up. And it seems like I'm doing a little bit more damage as well, but that might just be because I'm getting 2 hits in quicker with dual wield than 2 hits in with normal wield. I did dodge a couple of those attacks there, so I'm learning. Slowly. Very, very slowly. Damn it. At least I didn't waste any vials that time. At least I did not waste any vials that time. Hopefully I'm not gonna keep that Orphan forever. I hope beyond all hopes that I will kick Orphan's ass soon. Maybe not in this stream. Maybe it'll be next stream that Orphan's ass will finally be defeated, but I will kick his ass. And hey, it's not like this is the first time that I've been stuck on a boss. O and S also were a fair bit challenging. O and S were less challenging. But they took me like 2.5 streams to do as well, so, you know, it's not like this is nothing new. And this just makes me think, how long did fricking Ishin take? I can't even remember how long Ishin took me to kick his ass. I don't really want to try and remember either. Although I'm pretty sure... No, Ishin is... I'd have to say Ishin is probably easier than the Orphan. Yeah, Ishin is definitely easier than the Orphan of Kos. Also, don't leave. Take the Orphan with you. Take him on a vacation, J6, and then when you bring him back, I can get the jump on him. I'm sure he'd like to get out of this dreary fishing hamlet. I never said you were child support, but, you know, he likes water, so why not take him to wherever that island that Summer Pockets takes place is, you know? Maybe he'll chill out a little bit. Maybe. You said that the people there are strange. How much stranger can you get than somebody with their placenta literally attached to their hand that uses it as a yo-yo? Also, I feel like the stream might have just crashed. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean he can't leave, you know. Shit. No! He clipped me! Oh, that was going so well. Oh, that was going so freaking well. But he clipped me. God damn it. You know, he likes hitting people with a large paddle-like object, so I'm sure he'd be an excellent person to play table tennis with. And, I mean, you know, he's clearly got some drip, considering he was born with a cloak, you know? So that means that he was born with a sense of fashion in mind, so I'm sure he would be more than happy to wear some clothing. He just doesn't know the concept. He's currently in mourning right now, you know? Get him out of that mourning state, and who knows what he will become. Damn it. But he can make it... He can call upon the power of lightning. That's gotta make him at least as cool as Thor. Ow. Well, maybe there's an isolated part of the island that he could just hang out on and maybe catch some sun, you know? Get away from the moon, which reminds him of his dead mother. You know, simple things like that. Simple things like that. I'm probably going to jinx it, but at the very least, I'm becoming more efficient with my blood vial usage. AKA, I'm not needing to use them until, like, near the end, because he will either kill me or otherwise. Shit. Damn. I can honestly say I don't think I've gotten his health bar down to the size of his name yet. Which is kind of sad. And I'm honestly leaning to trying to start to cheese his AI to prevent him from going phase 2. I'm very much starting to lean towards doing that at this point. Oh, you bastard. I do not know who No Miki is. I well and truly do not know anybody named Nomiki. To cheese the AI or not to cheese the AI, that is what it is coming down to. That is what it is coming down to. To cheese the AI or not to cheese. To cheese or not to cheese. Hey, water guns be dangerous, man. Water guns can hold more than just water, after all. Replace the water with oil, get a stick with a lighter at the end, and you can turn an ordinary water gun into a flamethrower. Maybe something a little bit stronger than a stick. Mother, son, brother, daughter, father, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin. Madness again to the point where, I mean, very technically, it does require a fair bit of skill in order to not let him go phase 2, because he needs to constantly be stuck in an attack looping animation, which means you need to be able to keep the pressure on him, because if you get even a little bit away, he's going to stop, you're going to be outside of his basic attack range, and thus he'll do the transformation. This also means that there's not going to be any time for healing either. Parrying could be possible, but it would be very difficult to pull off. I'm starting to talk myself into it at this point. I'm very much starting to talk myself into cheesing the Orphan into not going phase 2. Will I feel bad about it? Maybe a little bit in the distant future. But in the immediate, I don't think I will feel that bad. Why'd I seem like I was about to backswing there? Oh, I don't know how I got that backstab off, but I'm not gonna complain. Shit! See, even a fraction of a second too far away results in him transforming. I very clearly jumped a little bit too, or he's clearly sidestepped a little bit too fast there on his big swing. Very, very clearly I sidestepped a little too fast. I mean, see, the thing is, outside of doing that, there's no cheesing way to really get the Orphan down, other than locking him into phase 1. Hey, Draconic. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hobby things, hobby things. Relaxation is always a good thing. I am currently very slightly stressed at the moment because the Orphan kicks my ass at least probably 30 times already this stream, I'm guessing. That's pretty cool. Although that would be a very fast move. Normally moving takes a little bit longer than like a week's time. Unless you're saying that the opportunity to move starts appearing next Wednesday, and then, you know, you'll actually go through the moving process. Why am I doing that attack? Instead of just firing my gun. Game. Shit. I somehow avoided being lightning to death there. Ah. I see. Short! Oh, he predicted where I was gonna roll, you mother... I was doing so good there. The adrenaline was starting to pump. I was starting to get the rush. Dang nabbit. Factory jobs at car dealership plants is always a steady job. What if I consider the world to be my house, though, Draconic? I don't think it'd be bigger than my house then. Car manufacturer. Manufacturer, my bad. Sorry. Subaru isn't a dealership, it's a brand, so manufacturer. Oh, you son of a biscuit. So yeah, the car manufacturer. Sorry, my brain is just a little scattered right now, and I'm starting to get the jitters because I was doing pretty damn good on that last run. I felt like I was in the middle of some... Are you... I was in the middle of a good rhythm. The meeting rooms are bigger than your houses, damn. I know that some of my family works for Jeep, I want to say. I think at least a couple Either Jeep or Ford. I know I've got a family member or two that works in a plant. I just can't remember if it's for Jeep or Ford. But, I mean, good on you and good on your dad for potentially having a move coming up, man. Have you... Not asking for details, because no personal questions, but have you moved around a lot? Like, have you switched houses before? Because I've only moved once in my life. Only once. Are you kidding me? Come on, Orphan. Again, too far. You've lived outside of town due to college, you moved to a different town, different house in this town. I mean, I've never moved towns or cities, honestly. Although, it did come close when I was applying for colleges initially. One of the colleges that had appealed to me, ouch, was like on the border between two states. One of them the one I live in, and one of them like an adjacent state. Stop trying to do your fancy little attack, man. When your house was flooded, you lived in a hotel for 2 months. That sounds like a story. Stop. I don't have the gun equipped, do I? I didn't have my gun equipped. No wonder I was not shooting. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did not have a gun equipped. That explains so many blunders. But I mean, hotels can be nice. Ow. He's gonna transform. Or not. Oh, this is gonna be good damage. Oh, that's good damage. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yes! Oh. 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 Ouch. My hand now hurts. Ow. Okay. I squeezed my controller a little bit too hard. Ow. I nearly fell on my seat. But I did it. Cass's Orphan is fucking dead. Finally. It's that extra backstab. If I did not get that extra freaking backstab in before Phase 2, I would not have won. And good freaking RNG on the Phase 2 attacks as well. Oh, you're right. It's not the end just yet. I gotta read the Cass Parasite. When the carcass of Kos washed up the coast, its insides were teeming with tiny parasites, unlike any found in humans. This atypical weapon can only be clasped tight and swung, but a Kos parasite is said to stimulate phantasms inhabiting Lumid Wood. Oh, there's still more bosses, but... In fact, there is still one boss in the DLC, but... First, let's put an end to the nightmare itself. For that was the physical form of the Orphan of Kos. Now, it is the spiritual form's turn. Mourning over their dead mother. The nightmare is slain.
Sweet child of Kos returns to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
The moon is clear from the sky. I'm gonna see if I can't get that special bit of dialogue here. Damn, that was a tough fight. Oh, it was sheer luck that got me the win in the end, but I am not gonna discount the power that is luck.
Oh, good hunter. I can hear German sleeping. On any other night, he'd be restless. But on this night, he sounds so very calm. Perhaps something has eased his suffering.
Indeed. The child of the mother that he killed is now also dead.
Let the echoes become
A
your
very
strength.
weird way to ease somebody's suffering, I will freely admit, but, you know,
Now shut your eyes.
whatever needs to be done. Whatever needs done. Alright.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth
So.
in the waking world.
As far as things goes, there is one boss left in the DLC. I've got a fair few Chalice dungeons still to go yet as well. There's 3 optional bosses in the main game and 2 bosses in the main game before we reach the end game. Next stream, I think I am going to finish off the DLC, or at least try, because the other boss in the DLC is no slouch either, so that's gonna be an interesting time. But as I look for Gehrman, I do think that with the adrenaline flowing through me, I will be calling this stream here, because damn, the Orphan put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, I am the one that came out on top. So, for now, at least, I've been Solrak Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to know when I go live, be sure to drop me a follow here on Twitch so you get notified. And if you're watching this on YouTube, drop me a like. It shows some support, and a sub on YouTube is honestly probably better off than a sub on Twitch, because one costs money, the other does not. Though I would not say no to a sub on Twitch, as that is always good. Once again, thank you guys so much for coming out, for sticking through 2 hours straight of me getting my ass handed to me. About 20 minutes of diversionary as I gathered vials, and then finally like 3 or 4 minutes of me kicking the Orphan of Kos's ass. So thank you again. I hope you enjoyed. Huzzah, huzzah, the Orphan is dead. And have a fantastic evening, everybody. I will check the Discord here now.